Hello, how are we? I feel like in my head I envision this wall as my backdrop being like much funner. It's just literally a fucking white wall. But I have all these gorge prints, which I'm sure if you follow me on Instagram you have seen. But anyway, it is Sunday. Happy Sunday. I just thought I would film another little get ready with me today because I don't know, I kind of feel like it's hard to do like fashion-y content on here anymore because I just feel like it just works better on Instagram and TikTok, but I still like having my YouTube for like videos like this and like vlogs and stuff, especially because like I feel like, I don't know, I feel like YouTube is kind of like therapy. Like doing YouTube, I just speak about everything, so like that's fine. And also like obviously I don't have half as many eyes on here as I would on Instagram, so like if I overshare, like majority of my Instagram following is not gonna see, so it's fine. Yeah, I'm just doing my makeup right now to do some content. I always kind of do content for my Instagram on my days off. I hate being one of those people that's like, I am so busy, but like genuinely I have not stopped. When I say I haven't stopped, like I am like, can you see the bags under my eyes? Also my skin is like breaking out to bit, not a look. It's definitely the mask me, but I also had my period this week. That's ended, but I feel like lately my skin only gets like, it'll be like the week before my period and I'm like, oh my god, amazing, like I have no spots, like my skin loves me. I'm like, oh my god, perfect. And then like 2-3 days into my period I just like break out and I'm like, oh yeah, nobody loves me. Oh my god, that sounds so mean. Yeah, I just seem to break out mid-period toward and towards the end of my period lately, so like that's fine. I'm gonna get into this video. I did put up a little question box. God, fuck, I just started my foundation before doing my eyebrows. Balls! Ah! I was born to run, I don't belong to anyone. Okay. What's your favorite music album? Okay, I feel like this one is really relevant because literally this morning I actually only tweeted about my favorite music album. Actually, I don't know if this is my favorite album ever, but I feel like, sorry, where's my eyebrow brush? Again. Definitely isn't my favorite album ever, like ever. Like I'd have to think long and hard about that one. But my favorite album definitely this year is Kehlani. It Was Good Until It Wasn't. Like, fuck, my nail, oh my god, no, like my nails are not okay from like the amount I've been washing my hands. Like they just pop off and I'm honestly, it's triggering me. I'm not okay with it. Not that I didn't wash my hands before, but just like, you know, like the constant sanitizing. Like I literally sanitize my hands in work after I serve a customer, so I just feel like the constantness of it all is like definitely affecting my nails. I want to be gone. Okay, back to the question. As I said, it's definitely my album of the year, Kehlani. It Was Good Until It Wasn't. I always say it was definitely my breakup album, but she actually has a song as well called Valentine's Day, Shameful. And you know, that's not actually on the album, but I feel like that is my breakup song. Like the lyrics in that just relate so much to everything I went through in my relationship, and I don't know, the way that she just speaks about it, like the day I heard that song, like I could not stop crying. And then I literally remember like one night after me and my friends had been out, we were back at my friend's house or apartment, and I literally, like we were all laying on the roof. It was like 8 in the morning and we were laying on the roof and I just started playing this song on the speaker and I was just like roaring the lyrics, this Kehlani song, lying on the roof, and I was like, wow, yeah, we really are that bitch. But I definitely think that that song really helped me heal. But overall, I just, even, you know, if I wasn't going through a breakup, I feel like I would have loved that album. It just helped me, like, that I was going through a breakup, like it definitely was a very healing album for me. But there's a lot of like bad bitch songs on there too, so I don't know, I definitely think that's like my album of the year for me. Like I absolutely love it. Guys, I keep losing shit. I feel like all the music I listen to is just like music to make me sad. But yeah, other than that, I don't know, I have a lot of favorite albums. But I actually made a public playlist on Spotify yesterday, so yeah, if you want to know more about my taste in music, I would go there. But like not even all my music taste is in there. Like I have such a varied taste in music. I really don't care what I listen to once it either makes me sad, makes me happy, makes me want to dance. I really am just like whatever. I honestly really, like, I hate to be that bitch, but I really just love music. Like I don't think I go a day without listening to music. Where do you get your gorge rings? Okay, so I have 4 rings that I wear kind of all the 5 rings that I wear all the time. 2 are from Dixie Grace on Instagram. Her jewelry is stunning and like the quality is really good and they're pretty affordable too. I also, my other ones are from, one is from Shop by Lolita on Shop by Lolita. I'm pretty sure they're like an Insta brand as well, but they're an American brand, so like does take a little while for them to come and the shipping can be a little bit more expensive, but their stuff is unreal, so would highly recommend them. Carnucci is the other ring that I wear. They're a brand based in the UK. As well as that, if you watched my last video, Ana Luisa are an amazing jewellery brand, so I would highly recommend having a look at their rings too. Oh, and then I have one from Thomas Sabo actually, which is my crown ring. That's probably the most expensive piece of jewellery I own, but it's also my favourite. Like, I actually love that ring so much. And even like, okay, it was gifted, but even like when they sent out the brief for the gifting, they were like, okay, yeah, you can choose as many things as you like, just up to a certain value or whatever. And I was like, literally all I want is this. Post breakup appointment tip. I got this in the last one of these I did too, and it's fucking hard, especially in this bloody climate we're living in right now. Like, oh, I need the clubs. I fucking need them. I can't do Tinder. I had Tinder for like 10 minutes and then I was like, I can't do it. Like, it just makes me die. I'm such a vibes person that I can't get to know someone via text. Oh my god, it sounds insane, but like, I just can't really do Tinder. Like, oh, even before, like when I was single, like all those years ago, I was just like not a Tinder bitch. Anytime I got with someone, it was either like I met them at a club or like I met them through people or things like that. I've just never ever been a Tinder person, so yeah, I can't do that. So I have no tips on that. And honestly, normally I would be like, just go out, just like meet people, like get your friend to bring a friend, and like that would be how I would do it. Like, but I'm kind of like, maybe it's a blessing in disguise that the clubs aren't open, because I had a few weeks there where like I was out every fucking weekend, but like you can't pull anyone because you're just fucking out with your own friends and you're not in a club or whatever. Kind of sad, because I'm like, I would have loved to hold it up for a few weeks, but like I obviously I fucking can't. I've had sex with one person since my breakup and we had sex twice. Do I have any tips for it? My best advice would probably be drunk, especially the first time. I don't know, but then don't be too drunk also, because first time that it happened for me, I don't remember. I hope he doesn't watch this video. Oh, I can't remember it. I was just like, okay, there's a condom, so I probably had sex, so that's fine. I remembered other parts of what was going on, but I don't remember the deed. Oh my god, I did say I was in the mood to overshare today, but I would say be drunk but not too drunk, just something to like loosen your mood, because obviously I feel like having sex with somebody new for the first time after being in a relationship with someone who knows the ins and outs of your body is like super weird. Like, even I was like, oh my god, I need to be a hairless fucking kitten right now, but like, even though that shouldn't matter, but that was just like my own insecurity from also being told in a previous relationship that this person didn't like my hair. If someone says that to you, they have to go. Also, if someone says they ain't gonna eat pussy, they have to go. So just putting that out there, random. Maybe that's a story time for another time. I would just say, as I said, like, kind of have a little drink. Maybe both of you go for drinks or something. Or like, yeah, I'm not gonna say be drunk, because I definitely feel like you can really be taken advantage of much easier when you're drunk, but have a little drink to like loosen the mood. Well, kind of know your boundaries too. Like, obviously, because you've been with someone who's like known your boundaries for years before, set your boundaries and know them yourself. And also know what you like. I think I said this in the last video too. Know what you like and know what you want people to do to you, and know what you feel comfortable with people doing, and know when to say no if you don't want something, because I know that can be super hard, especially if you're like getting with someone for the first time as well. But as for meeting people, I genuinely have no fucking advice. The person I had sex with, I met through a friend, and it was just really random. I'm kind of just like, let's try and see it as like a blessing. Like, maybe we're just not supposed to hoe it up right now, you know? But yeah, overall, I just say know what you like, know your boundaries, don't be afraid to enforce your boundaries. Maybe like also get a vibrator to like tide you over. I don't know, I really don't know. Like, this is so hard, because I'm also like, should I be giving myself this advice? Probably. Maybe I should do a whole video on like sex questions. I feel like that would be fun, because I feel like so much comfortable speaking about it now than I did when I was in a relationship, because I definitely feel like there was some judgment there if I did speak about it like quite openly, even though like I'm such an open person and I'm quite a sexual being as well. So maybe that should happen. Yeah. Okay, opinions on cancel culture. I think it's incredibly toxic and just should not exist, to the extent that it does. I mean, obviously we can't let people people get away with, what should I do with my eyes today? I don't know. Also, can we appreciate my lashes? These have been on like 2 weeks now. And they're still like flying, so amazing vibes. We love to see it. I think I'm gonna go really pink. Yeah, let's go pink. I actually listened to Ellie and Keelan's podcast last night on this, and I feel like I share similar views to them, so if you haven't listened to it, probably go and listen to it. But basically, I don't know, I just feel like everyone is human, and also, especially with social media culture right now, like I feel like normal people are being given such huge platforms. And when you think about it, celebrities who, you know, say like 10 years ago even, all celebrities, as soon as they like reached a certain number of like followers or like fans or whatever, people received media training. Like people in like, you know, who have like say 50, 60k or whatever, like they're not going to receive media training, so they don't know how to handle certain comments made or whatever, like in the media, or like how to respond. And also I definitely think, you know, even myself, I feel like from therapy and stuff, I've kind of learned that no reaction is the best reaction, but it's taken me years to kind of realize that. And I think there's a lot of people that don't realize that, and then maybe like, I don't know, I just feel like people a lot of the time don't think about what they're actually doing, or like don't think things are going to be twisted the way that they are. And then also as well, I just think a lot of people, especially lately, so many angry people on the internet, and it's just crazy. Like I just feel like, especially with coronavirus and everything, everyone wants someone to blame for something. No one wants to take responsibility themselves, and so therefore they're just projecting this hate onto people who maybe put something on social media that was stupid and shouldn't have gone up, and then it's like, okay, I have a finger to point at someone because I'm just angry at the world and blah 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 blah. I think people just want to be angry at people at the moment, and it's super easy to be angry with people in the public eye. It's so easy to dehumanize people in the public eye. It's like, oh, they won't even see this, they won't even care, but like they do see it and they do care, and it does affect their mental health. People don't think about their actions. But my other opinion is also, I obviously don't think that we should let people away with their wrongdoings, kind of. So like definitely people should take more responsibility for their actions and their words, or whatever it is that they're like being cancelled for. And obviously if it's a recurring thing, then like it's kind of like, oh, they're not even learning from their mistakes, kind of. We're all human and we're all prone to making mistakes over and over again. It's about breaking those cycles. But I don't think cancel culture should be a thing. Like, you know, we're human, every single one of us is human, and we need space to grow and we need space to learn from our mistakes, and cancel culture just like eliminates that space to grow. I think I might go in with some green. Would you live abroad, and if so, where? I've always wanted to live abroad, I really have, and like it was always like part of my plan. Like I was just like, no, I am not living in Ireland. Like as soon as I'm finished college, I'm gonna be gone. It just didn't really pan out like that. But now I'm kind of like, definitely think I'm supposed to be in Dublin right now. Like honestly, I'm doing really well here. Not to like sound like I fucking love myself, I do love myself, but like Dublin right now just makes sense for me. But I definitely think at some point in my life I would like to live abroad. I actually did live abroad for 5 months. I lived in Spain. I lived in Magaluf for 3 months. I lived in the north of Mallorca for 2 meses, and I loved it. I loved living in Spain. So to be honest, I actually was considering moving to Barcelona, because obviously yo soy aprendido español y me gustaría vivir en España por, no lo sé, but I would like to live in Spain to get better at my Spanish. Siempre que yo vivir en España y trabajo en España, mi español would get much better. Because honestly, I'm such a conversational learner. Like if you speak Spanish to me, I'm gonna like learn from it, but like I'm only really confident when I'm drunk. Yeah, like me and my friends ended up back at this hotel after a night out a few weeks ago. Grand. The guy working at reception, I heard his accent and I was like, ¿hablas español? And he was like, sí. And I was like, ¿de dónde eres? And he was like, Argentina. And I was like, aha! Where else would I like to live? I would like to live in Bali, just because who wouldn't want to live in Bali? Like, I mean, I don't know. Who knows what's gonna happen? Advice for class of 2020 that struggle with mental health: sending love to you. Baby girl, sending love right back to you too. Honestly, I really feel for anyone who's like in school or college at the moment, because it's tough. Like I feel like so much anxiety and like uncertainty at the moment, and even like I feel like myself, like some days I'm really good and I'm like, okay, this is fine, it's just a part of our life, like it's only hopefully really going to be a year or two of our lives, and in the grand scheme of like the length of our lives, like that's really nothing. So that's how I keep trying to reassure myself. But you know, when you have school and exams and college and assignments and all of that on top, I know it's so much more stressful, and especially if you're having to study at home, like that's so. I think my best advice like that, try and keep yourself in like a routine, and then also definitely try to make time for like leisure activities, and also like seeing your friends and stuff. Like social interactions, especially now, are so important, and I know it's difficult because we're only allowed to meet up with a certain amount of people and stuff, but definitely just try to keep up with like seeing your friends. Schedule time for like your schoolwork, like don't do it all. Like have set times that you do schoolwork or college work, and then have set times that you like go to see your friends, because I just feel like if it all merges into one, especially when you're studying from home, like it'll just be really difficult to kind of separate the two. Try and also keep up everything else that I don't think I want to do online. No, I don't think I do. Yeah, just try and keep like everything that you're doing in school separate to everything that you're doing at home. I think just be really kind to yourself and easy on yourself too. Just a reminder that you are literally going through a global pandemic, so like take time out for yourself. Do not be too hard on yourself. Like honestly, if you could go back and pick a different course in college or a different path to go down, would you? Interesting question. Okay, I feel like probably my overall answer is no, because I feel like everything is panning out exactly how it was supposed to. I always panicked that I didn't do like fashion design in NCAD because I've always wanted to have a brand, but I was always like, oh, I can't draw. Now things are kind of just figuring themselves out, and I feel like once you know you want to do something and you're determined enough to make it happen, no matter what it is, you can make it happen. And that's why I always say to people who are like panicked about their leaving cert results, like honestly, make it happen. So like don't be panicking, baby girl. If I were to do a different course, I probably would have tried to get into fashion design in NCAD, but like I probably wouldn't have been able to do it because honestly I can't draw. Like I cannot draw for shit, which is why I'm getting an iPad soon to hopefully try and help me be able to draw a little bit better. If I was to do anything else, I actually feel like, sorry, where's my, so if I was to go down a whole different, there we go, I'm back. If I was to go down a whole different path completely, I feel like I would probably do something to do with like psychology, because I feel like I really love helping people, and I think that's why I speak about everything I've gone through so much. But yeah, I feel like that's why I'm very open and honest about like my eating disorder and just general kind of things on my Instagram, because my thing is always like, if my experiences and me being so open about my experiences can help other people, then like that to me is just like the most rewarding thing ever. It means that it was, all my struggling wasn't for nothing. I think my struggles like shaped me a lot into the person I am today. Like I've so much self-awareness now, and like awareness for other people as well, so I definitely don't think it was for nothing. But I think also like, you know, it means that like if me struggling means I can help other people, then like that is just like so rewarding to me. And honestly, I get so much satisfaction, and just like my heart just feels so warm whenever someone messages me and says that I helped them with their like eating disorder. People are like, thank you so much, like you helped me so much. Like I actually cry every single time, like I burst into tears, because I always say the reason I'm so open about my eating disorder and stuff is like I only ever want to be the person that I wish I could have wrote to when I was struggling. So I think my makeup is pretty much almost done. Do I have any more questions left? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Honestly, I don't know. I think I would like to still live in Ireland. Maybe not. Actually, maybe in 5 years, I feel like I would like to have gone somewhere for like a year maybe and then come back. In 5 years, yes, maybe I'll have gone somewhere for like a year or 6 months and come back. I definitely would like to have traveled more, but my biggest aim currently is like getting the brand off the ground. And my biggest aim is really to kind of get the brand off the ground and like have like that be my, definitely in 5 years I would like that to be my full-time job, I guess. So yeah, to have Subtle Poison be a little thriving business. And then I don't know, I don't really like answering these because I'm just like 5 years is so much time. But like my biggest goals, I guess, is keep on doing what I'm doing Instagram wise, have a successful brand, have a nice place to live, have a dog maybe. Is that 5 years? I feel like I could do that in 5 years. Just being a boss ass bitch, that's where I see myself. Your pet peeve. My pet peeve is when men exist. No, I'm joking. I feel like my pet peeve is when people can't take responsibility for their actions. So because they can't take responsibility for their actions, they just project it back onto you, and they're like, oh well, it's your fault because but like what's really going on is they can't actually take responsibility for the thing that they've done, so they just kind of blame you and then gaslight you. I think that's my pet peeve. Is that a really deep pet peeve? I feel like it probably is. How to be a bad bitch. Okay, how to be a bad bitch. Honestly, let me do this while I put my fancy motherfucking lip gloss on, baby. You have to just wake up every day, put your hoodie on that says bad bitch, these will be available soon, and then tell yourself, look in the mirror and say, you know what, I am a bad bitch. I deserve happiness, I deserve laughter, I deserve love, I am my own best friend, everything that lies before me is beautiful, I am a bad bitch. And just keep saying it until you believe it. And then I feel like other people start to pick up on that energy, and then people just see you as a bad bitch. People kept texting me the last few weeks being like, you are giving off such bad bitch energy. And I'm like, woo! That's what we want to hear. So thank you. Yes. Yeah. I'm gonna wrap it up here. So if you think of anything you want me to do, let me know. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna pop back when my wig is done and my dress is on that I'm gonna shoot first, and then I'm gonna close out the video, because otherwise it's not really get ready with me, is it? Okay. My nipples are probably gonna fall out, but don't it look cute? You probably can't see. Oh my god, there's definitely gonna be a nip slip. But anyway, yes, this is my outfit. Elsie and Fred, darling, the Lux Arm Candy. But my outfit is super cute, so stay tuned to my Instagram if you ain't following already to see it there. Oh my god, I didn't even put a wig on and I feel super cute. Like, this is like my hair like thriving lately. My hair is so thick lately that I can't wash the back of it. Like, does that sound absolutely outrageously ridiculous? Yes, it does. I'm fully aware, but I actually, anytime I wash my hair, like, I'm just like, the back is not washed. So I think I'm actually gonna have to start tying up the top of my hair, washing the bottom, and then washing the top separately. So honestly, still considering that Miley Cyrus mullet. So yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for joining me. If you have anything you would like me to cover on my YouTube channel, please leave it down in the comments, or really want to, as I said, get back into doing YouTube more consistently. So yeah, let me know. Okay, have a beautiful day, whatever day it is, on the day that I upload this or on the day that you're watching it. I'm sending you so much love and positivity and light, and I hope you feel amazing today.